God is making beauty from the ashes. This is Lisa Williams with All Things Work Together. Hey guys, it's Lisa. Today we're going to talk about the OMI. Right there. The pulse electromagnetic field mat that I lay on twice a day for 30 minutes a day. And the first thing is we're going to talk to my husband, Barry, about what a pulse electromagnetic field mat does.
So PEMF therapy, or pulse electromagnetic field therapy, is something that sounds kind of strange, and we were a little bit confused about it too when we first heard about it. But we did some research, and at a minimum, it's FDA approved to be safe. And NASA has been using it for a while for astronauts in orbit. There's also been scientific studies that have shown improvement in what they call microcirculation, or blood flow at the cellular level. At really small capillaries, and increased blood flow does help reduce inflammation and reduce pain. They've done different studies where people with chronic pain, with fibromyalgia and things like that, and they've seen results of decreased pain. It also can help with cellular reproduction and bone repair and different injury healing and things like that. So anyway, we did a lot of research before we invested in the mat, and like Lisa said, it's not something that you can really put your finger on. This is the exact data from how much it's helped, but like I said, as a minimum, it doesn't hurt. It's a safe type of therapy, and then on the high end, it has been proven to help inflammation reduction and reduction in pain. So yeah.
Hi. Alright, so this right here is my OMI. Let's see. What I think, Bert talked about some of the benefits of the OMI, and I don't really have a control, so I don't know if it's definitely helping, but there's enough science behind it that I trust. It's reliable, so I feel like it is helping. I've had it about 6 years, and the stroke within my left brain stem, so the right side of my body is affected, and I have very little feeling in the right side of my body. There's an imaginary line that goes straight down my body, and that's the entire side of the body has very limited feeling. Because of the OMI, it is bringing back the feeling ever so slightly. I can feel temperature differences now. I can feel deep pressure, sometimes light pressure. It was right, did not feel foot at all. And now it's like a constant, when your body part goes to sleep and you feel like constant tingling. I have that constant tingling now, so guess that's a good sign. Some of the other things that I believe that it's helped is most stroke victims are more fatigued, and I'm not fatigued. I feel like the OMI is giving me a lot more energy. I can go, and I might get tired, but it's not unusual fatigue. So I really think that's something. I also use my OMI when Elijah had to get stitches, or one of my friends had an open wound and used it, and I really feel like it speeds up the healing process. some of the little tips that I have regarding the OMI mat, this little thing, you can see it gets like see better days, but it gets some suggested frequencies and lengths of times for various conditions. It has everything on here from osteoporosis, tendonitis, hypertension, circulatory difficulties, Alzheimer's, stroke, multiple sclerosis, stomach aches, bruises. Just name a few. Every condition you could ever think of is on here or can be helped by the OMI. It has suggested frequencies on the controller here. The screen has gone black, so I had no idea if you can see this, but it has like different frequencies you can set here, and it's just a suggested frequency. I have contacted customer support even and asked for like a more specific or definite frequency, and then when even customer support will give you a definite frequency, the best they can give you is what they recommend. So, what else I want to say? Some good ideas about the OMI. I have yoga mats over here because the OMI hurts on back laying directly on the floor. There are other brands of PEMF mats that you can get. Some are even made to go in their bed and sleep on, so they are a lot more flexible, pliable. You can put them on more comfy spots, but this one is made to lay on the floor. As well, I have a pillow because it hurts my neck. I'm gonna run away directly on the floor. Another good thing to mention is this blanket. It's a weighted blanket, and something as a stroke forever, having only one functional hand, it is very difficult with a typical blanket to make how you want them to be. So a weighted blanket like this kind of keeps it forward and like moves where you want it to go. So weighted blankets are great for that. Another tip, also over, is you're supposed to unplug the OMI after every use. And what we found the worst, the best, is what's it called, the power strip. And the power strip is plugged into the wall. The OMI is plugged into the power strip. So I only have to turn it on and off the power strip. It's so much easier than getting to a plug. If I were to get another mat again, I'd probably would get something that's a little more flexible and pliable so that I could sleep with it in the bed or put it on a couch. But then you have to think about getting all the sleep on it, so you have to worry with taking it on and off the bed, and this just kind of stays there. So something to think about. Try to think if there's anything else. The recommended length of time is less than 30 minutes normally, but 30 minutes is the maximum time that they recommend, and you can do it as often as once an hour. No, an hour in between. So I do it in the morning and at night. That's it. Get to know me.